Hello, everybody. Welcome to RPG Cast, episode 820 for the week of July 25th, 2026. I'm Chris Groot here, bringing you this week's RPG news show. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Kelley Ryan
Hello.
joins me. Josh Carpenter joins me. Hello.
You've got a cat, though.
My mom has a cow, apparently.
In your front yard, or
Literally.
your childhood front yard, which is crazy.
So I wake up to my text messages going off, and my sister, actually, who lives with my mom, actually sent me a video from their Ring Cam. And this is showing their driveway, and this cow just waltzes into the frame and goes in front of their shed. And I'm like, what the hell? Did you guys call animal control? And my sister's like, no, that happens. Farmer usually come gets them, or they just wander back on their own.
That happens is a wild thing to say about cows showing up in your front yard.
And it's like, tell me you live in Kansas without telling me.
Told you.
It's just, it feels like such a Kansas thing, though I'm sure there are cows everywhere. But it just cracked me up. So that's how I woke up this morning.
I'm in Wisconsin, which is one of those cow states, but no cows showing up in our yard.
Not in the cities.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, well, when I was younger, my parents lived on a dead-end street, and it was like all wheat fields and cow pastures around them. And then civilization kind of slowly creeped in around them, and now it's like a full street and a park. But there's still a cow pasture, like kind of off in the corner of their neighborhood. So that's where it came from. Just funny that I lived there for 20 years and never saw a cow in our front driveway. And then I move away and there's cows in the driveway.
They were staying away from you, Kelley.
I guess. I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Cows didn't trust you.
I mean, you know, I would have tried to go outside and pet it, but I probably would have just scared it.
I wonder how that would have gone, because you said the farmer came and rounded it up with an ATV.
Yeah.
Which is, I would think that would spook a cow too.
I don't know. Maybe it's used to it. It's just an interesting way to wake up.
Josh, did you have any cows? Did you have a cow man?
No cows this week. Afraid not. I thought you had all the experience with cows in Project Gorgon. No.
I mean, one of my classes is cow. I'm playing as cow right now, but that does not give me actual real life cow related experience, sadly.
No, you still don't know how to herd cows?
I would not know how to herd a cow in real life. I would not know what to do with the cow in Kelley's yard in real life. I would probably look outside and be like, oh, I should go. No, that thing's large, and go back inside, I think is how the thought process would go.
Hey, at least it wasn't a bull.
I mean, yeah, I suppose that would be worse, huh? What have you been playing, everybody?
Well, the beginning of my week started with more Trails into Daybreak, and I'm in chapter 4. I got through the interesting film festival thing, and why does that one actress never show up in the same spot as Gale Cat?
Grimcat? Yeah.
Weird.
No one can figure that out.
I feel like there's something going on there.
No kidding.
I'm being coy on purpose, by the way.
Yeah, it's not supposed
I think we
to be
can
a big,
figure it out,
great
Kelley.
mystery. Yeah.
No, it was just hilarious to me how is it Gale Cat or Grimcat?
Grimcat, yeah.
Grimcat just kind of is like, okay, I've got to go. And then the one actress comes in the room exasperated. And I'm just like, nobody except the other actress figured this out yet.
Well, they give a little bit of like, oh, come on, roll your eyes stuff points, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to Daybreak because Disgaea Mayhem came out and the madness has already started.
Oh yeah.
Well, tell me about Disgaea Mayhem.
Disgaea Mayhem is the Disgaea you know and love, but as a Muso instead of a strategy RPG. Has the exact same game mechanics. So you've got the item world, you've got the leveling to 9,999, you've got the Dark Council to pass bills, you can adjust the difficulty and all that. It's just action instead of strategy. So as soon as I got access to the item world, I'm going in there and just mowing down enemies and leveling up my items to ridiculous levels. And so when you go into the item world in this game, you depending on the rarity, you fight a gauntlet of either 5 waves, 8 waves, or 10 waves. And each wave you get to pick between 3 perks. Some of them are just, boosting your stats, attack, defense. Some of them are getting to go into a mystery room and having a random event happen, like being able to buy items or um, having something happen where your items levels go up or down or what have you. And then two of the one of the buffs is increasing your EXP. So if you're wanting to power level in that game, you really want the EXP buffs. And boy, having my character go from like level 50 to 100 after one of these item world runs is so satisfying.
So how are you using items if it's a more of a Musa game?
Weapons.
Well, oh, okay, just leveling up like weapons. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you have five. You have a bunch of different weapons to choose from, all from classic Sky games like swords, spears, guns, bows, axes, and staves.
Yeah.
And each one, like a Muso game, functions entirely differently. Like magic staves, like throw fireballs at things, and depending on what moves you have set into them, you can like do ice or wind spells. Um, but I mean, I don't need to explain the rest of the weapons. It's kind of self-explanatory. So I was kind of trying to level up one weapon of each type and kind of experiment with how I wanted to, or which weapon I like the best, and it ended up being spears, just because I not only do I have the long reach, but it has a lot of really cool AoE attacks. And the more you level up your weapon skill, the more skills you have to unlock, and the skills are like your special moves in a Muso game. So like with swords, you have a hurricane slash where you turn into a tornado, or um, demon blade where you do like a projectile wave and stuff like that. And it's just been really fun mowing down hordes of Disgaea enemies.
Lots and lots of printies.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. And racking up huge combos. And then you get to recruit monsters, and you do something called a magic change with the monster where it turns into a weapon that you can use temporarily. And the weapon has an ultimate that
Hmm.
you can use. So I've been kind of trying to recruit like one of each monster just to see what weapons they turn into. Like Prinnies turn into swords, succubuses turn into bows, etc. So yeah, it invokes the same madness that most Disgaea games invoke in me, but just with action instead of strategy. And I realize it's like, why do all my favorite strategy games turn into action RPGs? Because the same thing happened with Shining Force.
Well, Fire Emblem has its Muso
Yeah,
spin-offs.
that too. That too. But the funny thing is that this isn't an official Muso game, but
Yeah.
with the hordes and hordes of enemies, it sure could be one.
So this one was developed internally by NIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only on chapter 3, so and Wills might be able to tell me this later because he reviewed the game, but I don't know if you get access to other characters or if it's the same guy the whole way through.
Oh, so you're just playing like as the one created character?
Yeah, the his name is and he's a mercenary who's trying to help find the princess of overlord of this realm's land that got stolen.
I would have assumed it would be more like, bring back all the hits, have Laharl and all the main characters show up. Are they not yet? Or
No,
is it's very much its own thing.
yeah, yeah, it's very much his own thing, though who knows if they'll do DLC
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or if this is just a test kitchen to see if they could do Disgaea Greatest Hits Muso.
I hear Disgaea Muso, and that's what I immediately assume was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's going to be greatest hits sort of a thing.
Yeah, that's honestly what I thought it was going to be too. Not so much here, and spoiler for Wheels' review later. He gave it a 3.5 out of 5, and he said that the game is actually very short as far as the story goes.
Okay.
Because
I,
I was
I'm
at okay, go ahead.
no, I assume it's how much time you want to put into it because you like with a Disgaea game, you can always put an insane amount of time into the item world and some of the side stuff, though.
Yeah, because I imagine going well, and this madness happened because I was going through the first world and kind of hit a difficulty spike where I was just naturally going through it and was level 8, and it recommended me be level 12 to beat the boss of the last world, or the last area. So I kind of went back to some previous areas and grinded a little bit, and it wasn't until chapter 2 when I unlocked the item world, and that's when the insanity started. You can play around with the levels of the mobs
Yeah, yeah,
as well, and what's nice is that if you crank up their levels high, if you recruit them that high, they will stay that high, if that makes any sense. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was cranking up the difficulties to have the mobs be like level 50 and then going back to older areas to grab some of the characters that were there just to have them in my team. Um, though whether or not they're going to join you is random by the end of the stage.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I anticipate this is going to be my world for a little while because it is quite a bit of fun.
And you're definitely getting sucked in.
Yeah.
For
Oh
you.
yeah. It's like every time I think, well, I'm gonna do more story stuff, I keep getting a new weapon that it's like, oh, I want to level up this one to try it.
Time to go to item world and spend, an hour leveling this up.
Hmm.
So it's like delightfully overpowered when I come back. You're gonna come back and just like stomp the story once you get
Oh
done with the side
yeah,
stuff, right?
oh yeah. Because I've already reincarnated the main character twice, and I'm back up to level 212.
Oh, good Lord.
Heck, I just want to get to later levels so that I can recruit some of the cooler monsters because all of these monsters are showing up in the item world, but you can't recruit them in the item world. You have to wait for them to go into the story mode.
So you're already kind of like seeing like mid and in-game content in the
Yeah.
item world that you haven't
That's,
gotten to yet.
see, I'm not sure how high it's going because like the beginning monsters are the mushrooms and the prinnies and the little bitty ball cats and stuff, and then later in the game you've got the dragons and the shark people and the demons and stuff, and that's what's showing up in the item world right now. So I don't know if there's stuff after that since I think the highest I've done is like a level 100.
Yeah.
So
So it's definitely not scaling with you
I don't think
back in
so,
the story
no.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean you can crank the difficulty up in the story mode and the game tells you it's like, hey, you're not high enough to be able to take this on. So you can kind of go back into the cheat shop and lower the difficulty until it's manageable. But if you take on if you manage to win against really high level things, you get a bunch of experience.
Yeah.
So, um, I'm curious if I'm going to be able to make it to max level or not. I've never made it to max level in any Disgaea game. Not even the one that you could autoplay,
Hmm.
Chris.
That seems weird to not hit. What
Was that
stops you?
a matter of getting bored with it before you
Yeah.
got to
Oh,
that point?
oh yeah, because even though they have max maps that explicitly exploit the ability to level grind, it's like, okay, I am so tired of this map. And that's what made the automatic grinding so fun. Like, okay, just do this for me.
It does leave you that existential question of why am I doing this if it's just doing it for me?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's why they had to tone it down so much in the one that came out after the one with the auto grinding.
Seven, yeah.
Like, okay, you can do it, but only so much. Probably
Would-
because people were burning out their switches, leaving it on for days at a time.
Or
But
it also cuts against the inevitable way of making money by selling you upgrades and
the
such if you could just
DLC,
play it yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because I was seeing on the eShop if there was any free DLC, and like you could literally buy money and mana and boost tickets to increase your EXP. And I think the boost tickets are like one-time use items.
Hmm.
Yeah, I will not be spending money on any of that.
It's a big no.
Yep. I am curious what the extra DLC chapter that's available is, though. Who knows? I might buy some of the story DLC just to keep the game going.
You're really liking it then.
Hmm. Well, I was kind of concerned when Wheels said that it was really short.
Well, remember, he's playing it for review, so he's
Yeah,
probably like
yeah,
mainlining story.
yeah. That's true. He, I imagine that you're not going to be grinding for hours on end when you're doing a review game.
No, not well. You can, depending if they give it to you real early, but most of the time it's like, nah, you need to kind of mainline and get through it.
Hmm. So that's what I'm going to be playing for a little while. I hear that you've got a new toy.
Oh, uh-oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I have got
Oh,
that.
what'd you do? What'd you buy?
I caved. I bought one of those fancy dual screen AYN Thors for playing old games. So it's a dual screen Android device. So it's what, like a 6-inch OLED main screen, and then it's got the little square whatever, like 4-inch screen on the bottom. So you can play like DS and 3DS games natively, or you can do, you can play like a game on the top screen and have like a guide on the bottom screen. Um,
Map screen really is the map screen.
Yep.
exactly. Or you can do whatever. You could have like a YouTube, it's just an Android device. You could run YouTube on the bottom if you want, if you're really,
Hmm.
ADD on it. The I've just been frustrated since handhelds these days are so gigantic, they're not portable.
Hmm.
Like going on a trip and it's like, okay, what am I going to carry? I'm not going to carry the Steam Deck because that thing is ginormous and has a huge, has a big fan. And, even then the battery life's maybe 3 hours if you're playing anything kind of remotely, remotely taxing on it. Switch 2 is way too big and kind of expensive. I mean, this thing doesn't fix the expensive part because it is still expensive, but it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
fix the portability thing because it is basically just the size of like the original 3DS. So you can just kind of like stuff it in a pocket. And the screen on it is just, it is absolutely gorgeous and vivid and bright. So things on it like really, the handful of games I played on it really, really pop. But, it is very much like it is an Android device from China. So you are on your own. Like you open the thing up and, like you just basically boot into Android and then, yep. Oh, Chris, you already found the video that I found.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Retro Game Core, where he has like a 2 hour video for here's how to set up all the different emulators and,
I like the
adjust them.
bottom screen has all like the overclocking stats on it and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why? Do you need that? All right.
Why not?
All
Yeah.
right.
You have access.
Well, like I said, you're playing something on the top screen. You can control everything you can set it up so you can control everything on the bottom screen. You can lock it at 60. You can let it run up to 120. It's variable refresh. So it can, you don't have screen tearing on the top. That's kind of the difference between the two screens because the bottom one is just like locked at 60. So you
Hmm.
can't have some of those issues. Like, yeah, you can see people playing 3DS at 4x resolution. It is a nifty little piece of hardware. And I'm really excited and interested to kind of like play around with it. But it is very much still just a luxury item. But I just got so frustrated that you can't, like the Switch is so big. Like, hey, if I need to go change my oil, am I going to lug my Switch along? I can't just stuff it in my pocket and carry it, like pull it out. It's like, nah, you got to have the case. You got to bring that thing along. Am I going to bring that along to like to some place to sit in a waiting room? Not really. This thing I can just stuff in a pocket.
I'll never forget when Vaughn and I had to go get our government IDs renewed, and we thought we was going to be there a while. So he brought his Steam Deck, and the lady at the reception, I think I told this story. The lady at the reception desk was like, "Wow, I've never seen adults do that." I'm like, "Do what?" And I went, "We'll pull out a." She went, "We'll pull out a game system and just start playing." That's really cool. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like at first I thought she was like shaming us or something, but no, she thought it was cool. I was like, okay.
I think it's
So,
cool how immature you are. Yay. Huh.
Somewhat backhanded. What else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit here and watch CNN for 2 hours? No,
Yes.
thank you.
No, you're
yeah,
supposed to be
which was
quiet and
exactly what
angry like everybody else.
which was exactly what was on the TV at the time. So, you're not wrong. No, she was really cool about it. I told her I was playing Pokemon and she was like, "Oh God, I love Pokemon." So, it was a neat thing. It's just the way that conversation started out made me kind of side-eye. But back to what you're talking about. So you ended up getting a Max?
I got the Pro. No, I did not go for the
Oh, okay.
Max. So yeah, that is the thing with this because it's like a Chinese handheld. There are like five different options that you have to kind of sift through. Like, what am I going to order? And
Hmm.
like what do the prices go? All the way from 259 now up to like 579. Good Lord. Yeah, the price, as is our current tech world, the prices just keep going up. I think this was
Hmm.
like a 350-ish when it first launched. And, now, I mean, just a couple of months, I bought this a couple months ago. It took about 2 months to come. And
Hmm.
it was like the one I bought was like 360 and now it's like 409. So it was
Yeah.
Now hold on.
mine was like
Which one you
400
got?
with shipping.
Which one did you
I
get?
got the Pro
The
with
Pro.
12 gigs of RAM.
409 then. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pro 12. Okay.
Yeah, it was like 360 something when I bought
Yeah.
it.
It went
And
up
then
a
it
little.
ended up being about 400 with shipping.
Is the light not good? Because that's a decent price, 259.
The light, it depends on what you want to do with it. Like if you're
Okay.
just going to play like DS and maybe even 3DS, like it will work great. But if you're trying to do like people, especially with the Max, like you can emulate even like Switch games on
Oh
this or
wow.
even play kind of lighter end indie PC games on it. Like Hades 2, stuff like that.
Okay.
It has a lot of power if you get the higher end stuff. I felt like the 12 was kind of like, it's in the middle. It's in the sweet zone. Mostly want to play like older stuff on it, emulate older stuff on it, but
Hmm.
like you can do some of the interesting stuff at that point, and it's not ludicrously expensive.
Because you said you wanted it for PSP stuff since your Vita its battery life was kind of starting to suck.
Yeah, yeah, like PSP, Vita, DS, 3DS, that kind of stuff was mainly what I was thinking about playing with it. Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, I checked and my PSP batteries are not giant pillows.
Whoa.
Well, that's good.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Though I think I did have to replace my OG PSP battery. So what's in that one right now is a third party one. But I was kind of surprised by that because I haven't touched my PSP in what feels like a decade.
Yeah, I need it. That's a thought. I need to go into my closet of doom and look through there and make sure that nothing has
With a bucket of sand or something while you do it, just in case.
Make sure I don't have a fire hazard in there waiting to happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
or acid, eating through shelves.
hmm Oh, it sounds like you're having fun with it. You said that you was playing Jinda Arc on it?
Yeah. I picked that up, or I pulled that out since we've got a backtrack on a bunch of tactical games coming up, and that's going to be my contribution to it. And playing it on there, man, I love that game. I love that game so much. That was such a great level 5 strategy RPG that they put out. I think fairly early on in the, or it was around, it was probably like a year or two into the PSP. It was around the time the PSP 2000 came out because that was when I
hmm
got into PSP.
Yeah.
And that game, they went to the nines on it. It has fully animated cutscenes. Um, it's a retelling of Joan of Arc's story that was like kind of mixes in fantasy with the history, and I just like adored the game when it came out. It's like one of my all-time favorite games. Certainly all-time favorite strategy games, if not all-time favorite games, period. And
hmm
so it's like fun to, after, I don't know, I haven't played it in over a decade, so it's fun to kind of dig back into it. And
I
oh, go ahead.
no, I want to check it out before that backtrack just because I'm curious about it.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of my favorites. I think there's a PS4 version of it that they released a couple of years ago because it was one of those games that was unfortunately kind of stuck on it was never released digitally on the PSP, and
hmm
so it was stuck on UMD, or you were just out of luck.
Yeah, it's on
That
PS Plus if you
was
want it. Otherwise, it's $10 to get the PS4 or PS5 version.
Yeah.
that is such a weird era.
Yeah, there was a certain point in the PSP life where Sony finally mandated that if you were going to release a game, it had to be on the PlayStation Store. But there was
hmm
that weird era of like people being like, "We don't want a digital version; it will get pirated." Like,
Yeah.
people couldn't do that anyway, but whatever.
Yeah.
It was that era of gaming.
Yeah.
Now, all they want is digital versions because then they can take it away from you.
Well, and they get all the monies if they
hmm
don't have to share it with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you manage to finish that, I wonder, or finish that before I backtrack, I wonder if you would like Gungnir.
I played
Gungnir.
Gungnir. I played that back on the PSP because it was like one
Yeah.
of the last PSP games released, or certainly one of the last physical PSP games released,
Mm-hmm.
is my recollection.
Yeah, another one that's stuck on UMD because I thought that I had downloaded it and went and looked on the store and it's like, nope, it was never released on the
Really?
store. Yeah,
Really? Wow. Huh. That was my recollection. It was one of the later releases on PSP.
yeah.
Man. Yeah, that one was I played like I don't know the first 10, 15 hours and probably got distracted by something else, because it was PSP game
hmm
later in the life. But yeah, I remember it being good.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite games on that system.
Was that officially Department Heaven one of those?
I'm not sure. I just know that Sting did
I
it,
mean,
and
it's from Sting. Yeah, I just can't remember if it was officially part or not. Yeah.
series. I'm looking it up right now. There's
Because
a
we're all
Department of
Googling.
Heaven wiki. See,
Yeah,
Riviera.
Gungnir. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was episode 9.
Even though they did what, 1, 2, and 4 is what's been released.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Episode 3, Future PC MMORPG. I wonder if that
Uh-huh.
ever came out.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think so.
guess not. Yeah.
Probably not.
Sting got bought by that Chinese company, right?
Oh.
I think so.
And then started
Because I
doing
don't think they've.
Portal. Their most recent thing, they're working on a Dokapon game for Switch.
Okay. Yeah, because they haven't put out a Department Heaven since Gungnir.
Mm-mm.
They've re-released. I know they re-released Riviera and Igor Union.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think that time has passed many years ago.
Oh, it's like Cyber Connect with their little Bronx Tale series.
Well, they keep
Yeah,
putting those out.
Well, now.
Now that Fuga got kind of popular or became a cult hit.
To interrupt, the this thing is not owned by anybody, but they do work in a close partnership with Idea Factory.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Because they did the strategy game for Hyperdimension.
Yeah.
Even
Also,
that was a long time ago.
Refrain Chord.
What is Refrain Chord? Was Refrain Chord?
Fairy Fencer F Refrain Chord.
Oh, okay. Fairy Fencer F, I'm familiar with.
Yeah, and I think they put out an RPG recently that's about trusting your party members or something. I can't remember
It's better
now.
than the other game. We have new releases and how you manage your party members in that one.
Well, thank you, Tam.
Yeah.
Hi, Tam. Bye, Tam.
But
Yeah, Tam.
sounds like you're having fun with that.
Yeah, I'm having fun with I still got to finish. Like it is very much when you look up videos of it online, you'll see like the really polished launchers and that kind of stuff for it. And I've still got to kind of spend the time following the tutorials to kind of get that kind of stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I got it working. I got the emulators working, but I haven't done all the fancy
What are you even doing then? Wow.
I know. Well, I've also been playing Atelier Yumiya. It's also been taking up my time.
How's that going?
Much better since I bought the Switch 2 version of it, which I don't know that you can tell a big difference in the graphics, but I can tell a big difference in the loading times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
not a free upgrade though, huh?
Nah, $10. It's not egregious.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's right on the level where you would actually pay. They hit the number right there. If it was $5, I'd be like, absolutely. If it were $20, I'd tell them to, where to stick it.
Yeah.
$10 is like, yeah, okay, fine. It is incredibly noticeable, the difference in the load times, though. I mean, like cuts them by half or 2/3. I mean, it makes all the fast travel much more manageable. And I don't know, like once I've kind of like decided to just like let it go, like this is just not going to be like the other Atelier games where I'm going to be spending a bunch of time like crafting my nifty weapons and my really powerful bombs and just like play it like a Xenoblade game. Basically, it's been much better. It's a Xenoblade game. You've even got like their version, their rip-off Nopons. I mean, it's like ran into them. I mean, they really did everything. Like I am having to kind of like actually learn the battle system now because I got to the first like big main boss, and like I've just cruised through, not even having to really pay attention to the battle system, and that first boss finally kind of like knocked me to the side. So right now it's like grinding and trying to actually learn what the heck goes on in the battle system. This wouldn't have been a shock for you, Kelley, because you've never played the Japanese language of the Yakuza games. But that first boss, what is his name?
Is it the wolf guy?
No, the more dragon guy, Vesper.
Oh yeah.
Vesper, he has the same it's the same voice actor that does Kiryu.
Oh, okay.
So like he started talking, kind of like telling off my characters. I'm like, wait a second.
Why is Kiryu yelling at me?
Yeah, why is Kiryu yelling at me? I'm like, that's Kiryu, isn't it? I'm like, look it up. I'm like, yes, it is Kiryu. I'm like, Kiryu's in an Atelier game. Wild.
The Dragon of Atelier, apparently.
Nani? Trying to think of his go-to exclamations in Yakuza.
It's usually naughty.
Yeah, Nani.
Nani?
Nani? Nani? Yosh. That deep baritone.
And then whatever the quest completion music is. Nani?
Good to know that actor's still going to be in video games after this.
Mhm.
Will they ever get rid of Kiryu? No, never. No.
And I think they tried.
They literally tried to kill him.
Yeah.
We're really killing him off this time. No, you're not.
He keeps getting out, and they keep dragging him back in.
If anyone can kill cancer, it'll be Kiryu.
By punching it, by the way.
Punching it. Oh, yeah. Kiryu will punch
Not the normal
cancer
way.
into
He will
submission.
just punch it, yeah.
That is the Kiryu way.
That's how he does things.
Okay, I'll be an actor in your movie. Why not?
So what are you playing, Chris?
I want to let you all know that in addition
Yeah.
to Project Gorgon, I finally played another game. Finally.
No
right?
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Unfortunately, that game was Path of Exile.
Yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Will you, though? So the new season started yesterday. And playing with Cyrell and his group of people. And we're doing the just casually playing together. So I'm not trying to be all top tier. Not that I ever have been. But I'm not trying to follow all the best practices and guides and be powerful, righteous fireman. Instead, we're just like, let's pick a build that's popular this season, play it like I would play Diablo 4, and see if I can just have some fun with friends, since Project Gorgon is still the thing I want to focus on in that micromanagey level of trying to optimize stuff and not Path of Exile. But how do I play two games then? And the answer is you have to stop caring so much about perfection in either, I guess, and start playing to have fun again, which is weird. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying words. Hi, I'm Chris Privateer, and I don't know how to play games anymore.
That's okay.
It turns into jobs more, except that I enjoy those jobs. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I like watching the numbers go up, and I'm okay with that. I've also briefly gotten Chris to play Barony. I logged into Barony, and I said, no, this is not what I want right now.
I swear I have that for free on like 3 different digital storefronts.
I did not have it on Steam, so they gifted it to me, which I felt bad about, except it was like it only cost them $2. So I was like, okay, that's not. But like, yeah, that's a first-person RPG, action RPG, Minecrafty roguelike, and like you do runs and you get stronger, and then you can do more runs and go deeper in the, I don't know, and but also Minecrafty, I guess, and it's weird. It wasn't for me. Like, I hate this. I hate everything about this. I hate the UI. And they're like, are you on controller or PC? I'm like, I'm on PC. I don't feel like mapping controllers for this. You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to back and play. It just looks like Minecraft, says David. So sorry about that. But yeah, the Barony wasn't for me. Path of Exile, turns out, is still Path of Exile. And I was like, yeah, this feels good because it's Path of Exile. And I have my witch. I'm trying to do the frost orb of whatever the heck the thing is this league. And the other theme this league is like you're helping a pirate ship. Like, so it's like it kind of falls into my mythical pirate game pursuit. That I never really act on, but always talk big about wanting like a really cool pirate game. And so this is the Pirate League or the Boat League. That's a stretch. It is a stretch. You're right. Yes. But it's listen, she's kind of a pirate. She's got a hat. And the ship is possessed by a person. And that's weird. And
is it a tricorn hat?
Of course it's a tricorn hat. What else would it? Actually, I don't think she has a hat. I think she has a head covering. Valerie PoE season PoE 3.28. What's up? What's your question?
Well, you didn't specify what kind of hat.
Well, I'm
So
gonna find out. Yeah. I'm gonna.
I pictured just her in a top hat on a boat.
If I can find a picture of her because this is annoying.
So my actual question is, you want this this ultimate pirate game? Did Sea of Thieves not do it for you?
No, Sea. I don't know why people like Sea of Thieves. I don't think it's a good game. And it is certainly not a good pirate game, other than the fact that you can play musical instruments together. I think that's good. I think the rest of it is not really anything of a game. Like, listen, in my mythical pirate game, I can have a boat and like lots of cannons along the side of it, and I can also do trading with ports and or taking over ports and making economy money type plays by being a pirate.
So you want Sid Meier's Pirates?
Yeah, I think I do, and I just haven't played it because it's really old.
Well, there was the remake.
Yeah, I haven't played that either.
2013.
Yeah, I know. But that's also really old, Josh.
It's really old. It's time for them to do that again.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, I supposedly want this mythical game, but I go out of my way not to actually find it. And I feel at this point it's more of a meme of my own enjoyment that, oh yeah, I want the pirate game, but I will never be satisfied. And that's okay. Because I like just the pursuit of the pirate game more than the actual playing, I think.
And Ass Creed Black Flag doesn't do it for you either?
Well, I would need to play it for more than an hour, but also I don't want to do the Assassin's Creed part. So that's why Tam is in the chat shouting at me like, you want Skull and Bones. And you're right, Tam. I was very excited to hear about Skull and Bones. And then it kept getting delayed, and then it came out, and nobody seemed to give a crap. So I'm not sure what to do with that, but so far my answer has been ignoring it, since that's what the rest of the world did.
Yeah, I didn't hear a lot of good things about Skull and Bones.
I don't know what to do, but like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, if it turns out it's great now, that's great. But I had heard bad things about the monetization and about the everything else, and I was like, okay, maybe one day.
It's funny because I wanted a similar pirate game, but set in the One Piece world.
Well,
including
you've had a lot of One Piece set games.
Mm-hmm, but I wanted a sandbox one where you could set out to be your own pirate lord, and
you do want Assassin's Creed, but with Luffy.
Yeah, and like there are different devil fruits out in the world, and you have to get to at least one before the other pirates do, because there can only be one of each devil fruit out at any given time. And then you can take on the emperors. And is
this what One Piece turns into? I haven't played it. I haven't watched it long enough to get here. But does One Piece just turn into collect all the devil fruit powers at some point? Is that what they end up doing? Okay.
No, and you can't really collect devil fruit powers because you only get one. If you try to get two, you'll die.
Oh, well then, never mind. Okay.
But then a character managed to get two somehow, and nobody knows how he did it.
Oh, of course. Because the author hasn't written it yet.
Yeah. Vaughn and I talk way too much about One Piece.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just got to catch up on that first season, Kelley, and then I'll be ready to go.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Just watch the live action.
Why?
It's okay.
I need, what I would actually like to do is try and go back and just read the manga. I think that's better, but still daunting. Nerd, says Vaughn. Okay.
Yeah, there's the pot calling the kettle black.
So yeah, I played some PoE yesterday, and I probably will continue playing it at least this weekend, while the social aspect and cooperative playing together in the land of Breaklast lasts. And then when I'm done with that, I will go back to my main MMO addiction until something else takes me away. This is good. I'm relearning again for the 14th time how to manage multiple games and not be stuck in only one game mindsets, which means this attempt will fail too, but I look forward to where it brings me. The journey, life's a journey, and my gaming methods are bad. Don't trust them. Oh, okay, I found her. I found a picture of Valerie. She does not have a hat on. She's got long, like, we call it dreadlock hair, and she's got it tied up, so it's like a Marge Simpson of pirate styles. So, and a fish hook in there, which is cute. That's nice.
Oh, don't feel too guilty.
That is a weave, says Tam. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know. Does that mean that it's not her hair, or does that mean no? It's dreads. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, I wouldn't feel too guilty about your gaming habits because I feel like August is gonna lose me in all of the library game clones that are coming out.
Well, yeah, so explain to me the first library game and then what everyone's copying, because I don't think I've followed this close enough to understand that this is all one genre.
So the first library game was about a pixie that took all of the books out of the shelves of this arcane library for a magic school, and you've got to go put all the books back in the shelf, and you get
what was the name of that game?
Library Clean Up the Arcane Library.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure that was it. It had the most generic name. Hang on. Where is it? Librarian Tidy Up the Arcane Library. So then months later, somebody makes one but a grocery store called Supermarket Chaos. Exact same concept.
A fairy comes in and takes up all the groceries, or
a robot destroys all
okay.
of the groceries. So you've got to organize all of the groceries.
Fairies equals robots. Got it. Understood.
That one was interesting because you had a lot of different objects to mess around with. It wasn't just books. So, everything had a distinct silhouette, so it made the sorting a little bit more interesting. And then I'm looking on Steam and somebody is doing one that is arcane potion sorting. And I joked on Discord that one's going to be the ultimate one because the wrecker is a cat and you have to talk to the cats to get your upgrades.
That the one we talked about last week, the 2-pack, or
no? That was strange horticulture and strange antiquities. Those were more not a puzzle, adventure games, like Papers, Please.
All right.
But Shelve the Potions is coming out on August 24th. And then I start looking, there's a Lego one called Never Sort by Color. That one's coming out in November.
Is that a rule I don't know about with Legos? Is you're not supposed to sort by color?
I thought that you were supposed to sort by color, but I don't know.
Or maybe you are, and this game's pushing against the status quo. I don't know.
But like, man, this game looks like after Alice got a hold of my Lego shelves.
Oh no! So you're used to you have this in real life. You've got the VR version.
Yeah.
You don't need this. The AR, the actual reality version.
TV archive tidy up together where you've got to organize a video store. Cleaning up the puzzle gallery where you a jigsaw puzzle gallery has a earthquake and you have to put all the puzzles back
This is
together.
the new simulator genre for the year. Okay.
Yeah. Cellar Keeper, where wine cellar gets messed up and you have to put all the wine back. Though I call BS on that one. All of those bottles would be shattered.
I Googled wine cellar keeper, and I'm getting actual products to organize your actual wine cellar. So that is not helpful. All right. Wine cellar keeper game.
I think it's just called Cellar Keeper.
Cellar keeper. Yep. A cozy. Oh, it's cozy. Remember, everything's cozy now. So, like, I've gone from loving the whole cozy genre idea to now everyone's just trying to exploit Steam sales by calling things cozy and putting some low tempo music in your game. And it's like, we need to figure out what cozy really is, because this is getting to the point where we're just, what did you call it earlier before the show? Organization game slop, or AI cat slop, or
no, AI cat slop was something completely different, where all of these AI generated cat games are starting to show up on the eShop.
Well, how do you know these aren't AI generated?
I mean, the first one was.
Oh, really?
No, the first one said that they just used like an art element. They were very clear.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
That was
because
me just
using
being,
AI for your art is the thing people forgive you the most about. It isn't.
that was me just being incredibly sarcastic. No, the tag on Steam for these is called organizing.
Cyril in the chat says cozy is the game dev version of the word AI in startups. So
Yeah.
So if you're making a game and you want to kickstart it or get funding, you call it cozy. If you're making a startup, you say it's an AI startup, and then people invest and you run away with the money at the end.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
That's
what
a
I liked
lot
about,
of wine bottles. That is insane, Kelley. This is
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't. There it is on the screen now. That's a lot of wine bottles. Like that's going to take a while. So you just pick them all up and try and figure out where they go, and then eventually it's all sorted. And this is a game.
Yeah,
You could do this at home with a deck of cards, you realize, right? You just throw it in the air. We call it 52 pickup.
Well, yeah, but in these games you get upgrades and powers
Oh, for
to
goodness
like
sake.
help you organize faster.
You could do that in real life. You can have enemies like cats taking the cards away from you, or companions coming in to help you pick up all the cards.
Well, I should do it in real life because my garage is a disaster right now.
Yeah, but that's not as neat. We want to play the game. We want to do the chores in video game form.
I mean, that's literally what it.
Simpsons did it. Sorry.
Yeah. But no, what I liked about the library game and the grocery store game was that I was going through some crap, and playing them was zen enough that I didn't have to think about all the crap I was going through.
What's the name of the library one?
Librarian, Tidy the Arcane Library.
Found it. For some reason, I must have NSFW search enabled on my Steam because it says I started opening up the search box and the first thing was Goblin stole my panties. Not going to click on that on stream. All right. Librarian. It's the same thing.
That was the originator.
But it's the same thing. It's just a bunch of books on the ground.
Yeah. This is what everybody is copycatting.
With open public domain music. This is just why.
Well, one, it was very zen, and two, a lot of the book titles were really funny.
All right, what's another one? What's the other one you played?
Supermarket Chaos.
I want to look at that Goblin game now, but I can't. Chaos. Supermarket Chaos. New map updated.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I need to boot that up.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're going to start?
Okay. They made a smaller map that's more of a Japanese konbini.
It's more interesting. Oh, I like that. Just pick them all up and put them on the shelf. And then, what? Does it turn into grocery store simulator when you finish? Because I feel like it should.
No.
Like, a lot of this needs to be thrown out because it should have been refrigerated. So, like, I don't feel like they're addressing things properly here.
Or, the fact that the wine bottles would have just shattered.
Yeah.
But, like, have you ever been to a grocery store that sells electronics?
No.
Because this one does, apparently.
They always have a small half one side aisle that has batteries, a couple flashlights, and a power strip, and maybe an extension cord.
Do you have DLC where you run an Aldi where it has that one aisle of all kinds of insanely random crap that they're selling every week?
Huh, no. To be honest, I've never been into an Aldi.
Thank you, Kelley. I know so many people who shop at Aldi's. I have also never been in an Aldi's. Oh,
I don't know.
Andy has.
Should I remedy?
Say what?
Should I remedy this?
I don't know.
It's an experience.
That's not getting me excited, Josh.
They have some cheap no-name food, and they've got weird random stuff in their middle aisle.
Gar says it's nice and cheap.
To you.
It's cheap. Huh? Okay, so we're emphasizing it's cheap.
Yeah.
And you've got to pay $0.25 for your
bags,
cart.
Right? Or for the
cart.
cart. Oh,
your cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But you get it back when you put it back.
That's a deposit. All right. Who has quarters?
I do.
I don't have quarters. So, like, if I'm a phone pay type person, is an Aldi's not going to work for me? Bring your own bags. Okay, great.
Yeah, you bring your own bags. Yeah.
I did hear that Aldi's is structured in like everyone walks the same path it's like a big loop, right? And you go around and you end at the checkout and you're done? Or is that not true?
No. You
Okay.
can go whichever way you want.
Okay. See, this is Aldi's in my head is more interesting than Aldi's in real life, I'm guessing. So,
I mean, the same company that owns Aldi also owns Trader Joe's.
Gar says that's IKEA. And I'm like, I don't think that's IKEA either. So
Yeah,
I've
that's
never been in-
IKEA does have a specific path.
it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never been in an IKEA either.
I've been in IKEA once, but I don't remember, and I don't go regularly because it's like hours away in Chicago to get to an IKEA. So
Well, yeah, our nearest IKEA is 2 hours away. Every time we drive by it, it's like, man, I really want to go, but we've got other stuff we've got to do, and we never go.
but Jahan is saying they love Trader Joe's. How did Trader Joe's get into this conversation?
Same company owns Trader Joe's and Aldi.
Those seem like opposite ends of the spectrum.
Well,
Are they? Okay.
I've also heard that both of those companies are really good to their employees.
Really?
yes.
Okay.
Like
You know,
pay
for that.
their
For what do you want for that sort of company? But yes, very good for that type of company.
Hero said,
Yeah.
I went to IKEA once a week when it was in my backyard. All right, first of all, that's in your backyard. If you meant that literally, that would be amazing and also terrible at the same time. And then also, were you just eating the meatballs? Is that why you were going once a week? Is to get the meatballs? Here, the meatballs are good. Or at least
I've
they're
heard
a
that
thing.
too.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. They mentioned that my sister lived in an apartment
In an IKEA?
complex. No, in an apartment complex that was literally like right next to the local grocery store.
Oh, well, that would be nice, right?
So,
I think.
so she was able to just walk to and from it, but she was annoyed. It's like, yeah, the old lady downstairs just kept a cart from there.
Yeah. I was
Which
about to
doesn't make-
say the cart situation is probably awful at that apartment. People bringing
Which,
them
like-
over, leaving them in the parking lot and stuff, I bet.
But now they have the carts that lock the wheels.
Ooh, what does that mean? We don't have those
Well,
here.
When you get out of range, the wheels
What?
lock up.
What?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
would spend that much on a cart that people are going to steal?
Target.
Okay.
Target started it.
Does it work? Or do
I don't
people
know.
just take them away and leave them on principle and be like, all right, it stopped working. I was going to bring it back. Well, screw you. I'm leaving it here now, Target.
I've never stolen a shopping cart, so I
know.
don't
I'm
know.
just thinking about how people who are going to do that would really be deterred or not from this, because I don't think they would be.
I mean, if it's that big of a deal, just buy your own shopping cart.
Wait, Kelley, where does one go to buy a shopping cart?
I'm sure there's a website for them somewhere.
A website. So I have to pay for shipping of a shopping cart.
Yeah.
That can't be on Prime, can it? We're going to check now. I'm going to
Wouldn't be
Amazon.
surprised. I mean, that's where I bought my pizza bag.
Yeah. Kelley, are you seriously equating a pizza bag with a shopping cart for shipping situations?
I'm just saying, it's one of those things that people have that you don't think about buying.
I'm aware. Oh, okay. So Amazon has shopping trolleys. Oh, I've seen these. These are things that I also see in bigger cities amongst the homeless population, that people get these.
Yeah, there's a shopping cart right there.
This is not a shopping cart.
Or is that a little kid's
It's
one?
a teeny tiny toy one. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of these are foldable and or assemblable, like personal shopping carts, which you could use if you're like, you live in an apartment next to a grocery store. This would make sense for that. Or the little wagon carts, which people bring to conventions for books and stuff too, and to fill them up with books and take your books home. And then I don't know what you do with the books at home. You probably throw them on the floor and do the librarian simulator in real life. That's all I'm seeing though, is like the smaller collapsible portable ones. I don't see like, buy me a good old fashioned grocery store cart. You know, Chris learns you can buy anything online. That's it. I just proved you can't. You can't get an actual shopping cart. Where's my big plastic Oh, here's the plastic bins that would be in the shop, like the handheld baskets. They've got those.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's selling those 6 pieces for $82.90. I don't think that's a good deal.
No one's stealing those.
Yeah, nobody
I'm sure
wants
if
them
you
because
dug-
you have to hold them. That sucks.
I'm sure if you dug deep enough, you'd probably find a website that'll sell you a shopping cart.
There's a reconditioned large middle shopping cart for $150.
I'm sorry, reconditioned?
Reconditioned.
Like we cleaned its spark plugs? Like what
Yeah.
are we doing here?
Maybe they make sure the wheels work. I don't
They
know.
re-chromed the metal?
I don't know, Chris.
I
Google
do-
Google
I do
tells
like
me
the-
this stuff. You know,
I do think the wheels you might be right on that. Cuz you know how the wheels get on shopping carts. Oh my gosh.
And the only reason why this is even on my radar is because since I've worked for furniture companies for eons, I had to add school desks to some of our websites. You know, like the classic ones that have the chair with the table attached to it. Like, and I'm like, oh, so this is where you get those, because it didn't occur to me that schools have to buy these
Yeah,
things.
there's supply stores that are meant for that. Yes, I understand that the carts do come from suppliers. I'm just saying you don't normally buy a shopping cart and have it shipped to your home. That's all. You get a delivery by a truck of many.
It just wouldn't have shocked me if you could have found a shopping cart on Amazon.
Well, I guess we technically did, but not the kind I'm thinking of. Scar has said that Scar's idea for the conditioning of the shopping cart, I think, is more the Grand Theft Auto style, where like you bring it into a garage and gets a fancy paint job, and now the cops stop chasing you. So yeah, or I guess it's Target stops chasing you, perhaps. Smart shopping cart. You can use app for what? Oh, smart shopping carts.
I think you just have to swap out the wheels.
I think we need to swap to our feedback.
Yeah, our feedback last week was tell us how you do your vacations. Do you sit in the hotel and play games, touch grass, explore and play your Switch in weird locations? We only had the one answer from Strawberry Eggs. I usually spend traveling time when on vacation to play video games, plane rides, or in the car, unless there is a particularly interesting thing to see while driving. Depending on what we are doing that day, I may play a handheld in the hotel after everything is said and done, but I also may be too tired to play.
What a rational and well-balanced and well-rounded response.
So a little bit of everything.
And so this is how I know that we're weird. Besides the fact that we do a weekly gaming podcast, we have these weird ideas of how we do and manage our playtime on vacation. Because we can't be normal people. Do like Strawberry Eggs does. No. We have to think about, all right, so am I going to play hotel room in this?
I mean, I sort of do that.
You do what Strawberry Eggs does?
Well, yeah, like when we're driving, I like to play Picross because I tend not to want to go to sleep if my brain's active with playing Picross versus like playing a turn-based RPG where that does make me sleepy. Or like an action. Well, the last time we went to Denver, I played Atelier Yumiya quite a bit, and that kept me active. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
I'm going to read what Scar has to say here in our chat about a suggestion for our question of the week next week.
Okie dokie.
He says it's a would you rather, which I don't think we really tend to do, and I don't know that we want to do, but I'm going to run it by you. It's would you rather spend 3 years in jail or stay in jail until your mom beats Elden Ring? So I guess the presumption is which one of those will be less time, right?
Yeah.
Well, that just means I'm never getting out of jail.
Like, my mom is dead, so I don't know how that would go for me either. So, like, what am I supposed to do here? Do I get to pick a representative?
You eat the 3 years in jail.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. How about what am I doing? Is this because I stole the shopping carts?
Yeah.
How about we just not do that?
Also, what kind of jail is this? Is this just like cushy corporate jail, or is this
even cushy corporate jail sucks because you can't leave. I don't think there's such a thing as awesome jail. Martha Stewart jail, says Scar. Okay, so
yeah, that's what I was getting at.
But like, all right, you just view it as like a 3-year vacation from life, and then you use it to recharge. Maybe get shivved a couple times and then
get ripped.
Get ripped. Yeah, you got to just do pull-ups every day, like Kiryu. It all comes back to Kiryu.
Yeah, Kiryu used his time in jail very well.
I don't know that there's fun jail. I don't think that's a thing. Even home
House arrest.
house arrest is not cool because you're wearing a collar or a tag like an animal. You know, that don't feel good. What are we talking about? Oh, yes. Question of the week. What are we doing? Is this something people want to do?
Would you rather spend 3 years in jail or as long as it takes for your mom to be Elden Ring?
Is this what we're really doing? You guys want to do that, or do we have a better idea? I guess that we're gonna lock that in for now, and then by the end of this show,
yeah, we're not committed yet. But that's
all right.
Do you have something better?
I don't.
I
don't like it.
Trying to think of something like related to the Thor, but I didn't know if it was too much like questions we've asked recently.
Yeah. Maybe do we take a retirement from the question of the week? People not like this. We don't get a lot of feedback on these.
It depends on the news and the topic.
Yeah.
And what time of year it is. Like we get good feedback like on Game Fest weeks. Because we're asking what people are excited for. Hypotheticals, I'm not sure about.
Be a new area for us, I guess. We can see how that
also,
works
how
out.
does my mom get to play Elden Ring? Does she get to play on PC?
I was thinking PlayStation, honestly.
Is it a monitored PC? Can somebody throw a cheat engine on there for her?
I don't know. I honestly think, if your mom actually cared, that because of the way Elden Ring is structured, that any mom could beat it in less than 3 hours if they were motivated. Like, this is not the hardest Dark Souls game, You can level up.
No, but it's still a Souls game.
But they do need some coaching. So that's the other question. Are they solo or do they get help? Can they consult the internet? Can they summon Let Me Solo Her into their game? Are they allowed to use summons, periods? Retired. Oh, no. Long as mom isn't allowed to click in the Steam search box. What does that mean?
Too many factors.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it.
Berlin Fan Fest for Final Fantasy XIV provides a keynote and more Evercold details. They did.
Is it cold, Kelley?
It looks cold. Well, it's more Norse inspired.
So what if I don't know anything about this expansion? Is there like a short catch me up?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I need a TLDR for all this.
I mean, people make those, so I'm sure you could find one. But let's see.
Oh, here we go. As previously teased, Evercold will add 2 new jobs of game, a tank and a physical range DPS, with the first job revealed during the keynote. Its name is the Bastion, a tank job that uses 2 large shields.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. With a blend of high fantasy and mechanical aesthetics. It takes the main tank role, and as a new job will exclusively use the new evolved mode for the job action system. I don't know what that means. And it will start at level 90. That's nice. And then blah, 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 blah. Cool. Gun shield tank to go with gun blade tank. Yeah, okay.
See, they need to make a third one that's a healing tank.
Yeah, that's called Paladin. That's what I am.
And then you combine them to make a Gundam.
Oh! No, they already have those in the game too, Kelley.
Oh,
we've already done all that.
Or would it be a Power Ranger since it'd be limbs?
No, it was Gundam. It was clearly Gundam.
Okay. They're teasing me with the collector's edition, guys.
Oh yeah? What? How so?
Do you see that kitty cat keychain?
No, I better bring that up. Let's see. Oh. Is this like what dwarves look like and Tarus look like on this world? Is that what we're doing here?
I guess. But why does it have to be so cute? Why?
You don't need to buy every cat thing.
I know I don't, but I have to.
I do like that Amano artwork.
Yeah.
On the collector box. That's pretty neat.
I'm actually being pretty facetious. I can skip over this. I just couldn't get over how cute it was. And plus, they're probably going to market the hell out of those things and have different full-sized versions of those plushes.
Very confused, though, because it looks like the Reaper class is getting featured here, and that was introduced in a different expansion. But okay,
That was Endwalker?
Yeah.
I think it's because there's a major NPC that's a Reaper.
wait, is that? You know what? Never mind. I will discuss story specifics off the show. Trying to tie all this stuff together with what I've played, and there's stuff I haven't played in this current expansion, so I don't know. Hey, chocobos are being redone. Check this out. Chocobo Companion Overhaul. Dungeoneering. Bringing chocobos into dungeons. Creating light parties with 2 players and 2 chocobos. Yes, sign me up. 2. Chocobo Breeding. Complete system overhaul. Gizal greens. Re-examination of effects and usage. Basic commands. Complete revamping. So, okay, so no details, but we're redoing chocobos.
Is the breeding for the racing?
It says complete system overhaul, so I assume yes and more. But I don't know. Also, it's coming to Switch on August 4th.
Switch 2.
Switch 2, excuse me. So now, instead of having to figure out how to do this with installing it on a Steam Deck or whatever, which is always a pain in the butt, you can now just play on Switch 2 as your portable device in bed.
Does it say how much space that thing is going to take up?
They do not. And that's a good point. Probably quite a bit.
Yeah, you're probably going to need one of the $400 memory cards.
Mm.
I don't know how much space. Well, I'd have to look to see how much space it takes up on PlayStation.
At least 100 gigs.
Yeah. Probably have its own devoted memory card.
Oh, God.
There is apparently also some sort of Final Fantasy VII thing going on, but it looks weird, and I don't know what's happening. Keybound Brawler. It looks like, have you ever seen Typing of the Dead?
Yeah.
It looks like that, and you just it's a typing thing. I don't know what's up with this and how that would work on controller and why this is a thing in the game, but, you know, Final Fantasy 14 gonna Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, and I guess people were complaining about the Final Fantasy content.
Well, I'm assuming it's more than just that minigame, but...
It's also going to be the 8-man raid.
Okay. That
And
seems like a
that's
good
the
thing,
Beyond
right?
the live stream thing you just pulled up.
Tim, why would people complain about this?
I think it's because of the fact that it's double collabs for raids coming in the expansion, because we have the 24-man raid, which is going to be Ava, because that was previously announced, and then we have a Final Fantasy VII Remake collab as the 8-man raids.
So the problem is that... No, wait. I was going to say that there's usually more story for the big one, but that's not true. The small ones have big story too, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why are people complaining? I don't know.
Because
Again, as I
people
just
gonna
said,
bitch.
I think it's double the issue is double collabs.
They don't want... Oh, they want some unique stuff?
Yes.
Are people just still really sore about Evangelion, and they just are using this as an opportunity to complain about it more?
That I can't say.
Oh, okay.
I do know when I watched... yeah, I'm with Fezzy. Ava sucks. But, I mean, when they announced... like, there weren't boos like when they announced the job system overhaul, but there was not a lot of cheering when they announced Ava, so...
So the idea of them doing 7 alongside Ava, maybe, and we're just theorizing here, maybe just reminded people of how angry they were about Ava.
No, I have a feeling it's just they want stuff for Final Fantasy 14. They don't want everything to be collab inspired content.
I'm just trying to think of, like, when is the last time that they haven't had collab with another Final Fantasy content in an...
It's the difference between collabing and actually, like, inspired by. Like, Alexander is inspired by stuff with Alexander, but it was all unique content.
Well, like, say, for example, the Final Fantasy Tactics raid. What does that qualify as?
It was a collab, but they made it unique to Final Fantasy 14.
What if they do that here?
I'm not exactly getting that sense.
Ah, okay. Well, that's too bad.
Not
then.
from the image.
What if Ava's the one they make very tight in? How did
Like
Nier feel to
also
you? How did Nier feel to you?
Nier they sort of made work in it, but it was some weird interdimensional bullshit.
If they make if for that Final Fantasy VII raid, if they make a mount that is a recreation of Red 13, I'm gonna lose my marbles.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
But you'd be riding an intelligent creature. I don't. Wait, Midgar Stormer. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Like, I just realized how many of those mounts are in 14 already.
Yeah, and to get those types of mounts, you have to do it on the most extreme difficulties.
I will learn.
Or you wait for it to become easily farmable content at low.
Yeah,
at
There
high
is that
levels.
option too. Like 3 expansions down the line.
Yeah, usually 2, I would think.
Depends on your skill level
Mm.
and your class.
And who you get to help.
I can solo most of it.
Oh, yeah, I was saying not even soloing. I was just like queuing unsynced or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, unsynced, different. Although the Rathalos is still very hard, even
Because it has like mechanics that scale with your level, essentially.
Yeah, well, that
Or they're percentage based or whatever.
and you can't use healing. You have to use the potions.
Oh.
Like the way they did the Rathalos or the Monster Hunter collabs. That has been fine. But I think it's because it's double major content that is both collabs, and just the whole thing with Final Fantasy VII. People are kind of getting over Final Fantasy VII at this point because
What?
So I'm talking within my communities.
It's just so weird to have the internet want this Final Fantasy VII remake thing for so long, and then all of a sudden be like, all right, we're good.
No, it's not. Again, it is separating them. People want stuff unique to 14, even if it's like inspired by stuff from other Final Fantasies. But the problem is this has been labeled as a collab. Like the Final Fantasy Tactics version 1 were not labeled as a collab.
Fair.
And they were not presented as a collab.
Ah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The other thing I saw was that I guess the character creator is getting an overhaul too.
We get a butt slider, Tam?
I haven't watched it, but I did share something of Koji Fox mocking Yoshi P about that in the Discord.
Yeah, I did see that. I scrubbed through the stream and that part did jump out at me.
That is great. It's like, we want butt sliders. Give us our butt sliders.
So I cannot give my Makote a badon.
I don't
It
know
sounds
yet.
like it might happen, and they're just saying, yeah, we're doing it, but we don't know when it'll be in.
Or I'm sorry, my Hrothgar, because I forgot that I switched.
Which, yeah, you got the chunky kitty now.
Mm-hmm.
Love my
Muscle
curvy
kitty.
kitties.
I like the chunky kitty.
But yeah, no, this was the live stream was because it was in Europe. It was at 2 a.m. my time. I actually was asleep, so I did not watch it. I completely spaced it until I saw you guys asking me about it on the Discord as soon as I woke up at like 9 a.m. I was like, what?
Sorry.
Live stream? What?
Like,
I just
Really?
figured you'd have the most context.
yeah, it's like, damn, we need our Final Fantasy 14 explainer.
I haven't been playing this expansion. I got fed up
And
with
yet
it.
you still know more than we did.
Yep.
You finished it though, right? Or at least the
No,
ship
I didn't
story?
even finish it.
Oh,
I didn't even finish the baseline story.
Oof.
That was how fed up I was with the story.
wasn't the best.
No.
The second half was better than the first half, but like also still not great.
Yeah.
But like at least it was
Yeah, I got
better.
through the second trial raid of the base expansion, and I was like, I'm good. I don't... Because then it's like, oh, you can't immediately go to the last area. It's like, no, I'm done. I'm just done with this. I've heard it has gotten much better in the recent patches.
I'm sure it has because they do actually listen to feedback.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
So I'm have been interested in going back. However, money has been a little bit tight, and
Mhm.
having to replace a computer was not expected.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Yeah.
Not a good time for that.
Yeah.
Not that there's ever a good time, but this is definitely
This is
the
a
worst
really
time.
bad time for computer replacing. Yeah.
For any electronics.
Yeah.
Except for hard drives.
No.
No.
Spinning disk hard drives.
Yeah, spinning disk hard drives.
Yeah. SSDs.
Well, those
bad.
are the type I need to buy.
Okay. Well, perfect.
I have enough SSD. I have like 9 terabytes of SS. Or no, not. Yeah, 9, 10.
It doesn't matter to our listeners.
I have a lot of terabytes of SSD space.
Yeah.
Guys, I have so many terabytes.
What should I put on them all? All right. Well, thank you, Tam. I think
you,
we're
Tam.
gonna say 14 is. Well, I guess I don't know what we're gonna say. 14 is 14ing, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll have more interesting announcements with the next Live Fest, which will be the Japanese one, which is usually the big one.
So many of those now.
No, they always do 3. They always do the American, the European, and the Japanese.
But then they will also sprinkle in these other letters to the producers that we don't get in English, and then also they have like the ones they do at like PAX and stuff that aren't English, and it's
they translate the letters. They just don't do them
they don't
live.
yeah, that's what I mean. They don't do it live in English, which is fine. Like it's a Japanese studio doing a Japanese game, like they should be allowed to want. But like, it is interesting how just so many announcement venues exist for this game, and how many there are compared to any other game that we follow in the market. Right? In my opinion, we don't get that much for PoE. We don't get it for World of Warcraft. We don't get it for Diablo 4. And those are the ones I can think of that have the most like scheduled regular announcement type live streams and stuff. And like then there's 14, which is just there's always something going on to announce something for 14. It seems.
And that's even if they're announcing that they're collabing with a Stratocaster.
Yeah.
Oh, shall we move on?
Yeah, let's do it.
No.
Thank you, Tam. Midgar Studio is shutting down.
What? What did they make?
Edge of Eternity.
Oh. And they were working on a new game, but then it's like, we done.
Edge of Memories.
Mm-hmm. Is where the studio will live now. Oh.
The status of the game has not been revealed yet, but
no, they said it's releasing.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going by what
the article said. Oh man, but like releasing one of those like we're the studio's done and here's the game, those will always feel the worst to me.
Yeah.
Hope it turns out okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't played this game. I have it in my Steam library, but
the court has now ordered the liquidation. Oh geez. Okay. So bankrupt.
Yeah.
Moving on. Dungeon Crawler Hexery is releasing next year.
So we got a first-person dungeon crawler?
Yeah, wizardry like, I guess. Or is it?
Inspired by Etrian Odyssey, Shin Megami Tensei, and Wizardry.
So,
yeah,
okay,
it's got some map drawing.
That's accurate. Like, those are the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
We got anime-style characters. We got wizardry-style look and feel the interface. And we've got, sorry, what was the first one you said?
Etrian Odyssey.
Yeah.
You got some map drawing in there as well.
Okay.
I don't know how that works, but they've got it in there. Cool.
When I played Etrian, I just had it auto map. It's so much easier. But Phil was hardcore and was like, "Nope, I draw it all by hand." And I'm like, "You do you." It's easy to do that on the handheld system, not so much on these. But yeah, I'm wishlisting this. Believe it or not, I know that Wizardry was technically first, but to me it looks like Shining in the Darkness.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If you guys ever played that,
I'm familiar with it. Yeah,
it was
a
first-person dungeon crawler for the Genesis. That was technically the first Shining Force game. It's just giving me that vibe. But I had also never didn't play Wizardry back then, so it was probably just aping Wizardry.
Wasn't everything?
Yeah.
Over in Japan.
Yeah. Looks cool. I wishlisted it. Let's see. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. Darkest Dungeon has received surprise DLC.
Like the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Fire's Edge is set to release in August and features 2 new playable characters.
All right. Cool.
Surprise!
Weird. Wonder what the story is on that.
10-year-old game. Yeah.
Like we're adding new content to our first game, even though we have a sequel that we, current one. Okay.
Maybe they found it in a folder somewhere.
I mean, it looks like they're adding content from the second game to the first one, which that makes some sense. Weird to see. I guess cool. Like, yay! Thank you, indie-like studios for doing that sort of stuff. I don't know where they fall particularly on the scale. Langrisser's doing more. Oh,
this is the mobile game.
oh.
Langrisser Sea of the Sword.
Yeah.
Had revealed its first details. Puts player in the role of the Nameless, an amnesiac figure who sets out on a journey with a mysterious white-haired girl and a vast empire. That's the story hook, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Langrisser, but in the back of your head, it's mobile. Aw.
The character designs kind of look vanillaware.
Yeah, they do.
Which I wonder if the skirmishes are going to be Unicorn Overlord. I don't know.
I mean, if it wasn't a mobile game, it looks like it would be really cool to check out. And the character side, like the cutscenes, look very Vanillaware inspired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like one of the things Vanillaware always does in their cutscenes that I like seeing
Now,
done here is
based
like
on the trailer, because I'm watching it here as he plays it, the battles are more like Langrisser,
Yeah.
but it is not making a lot of good waves because you can definitely tell they are using like AI to do some of the art assets,
oh, okay,
and it's definitely not Satoshi or Shihara doing the character designs.
really, okay,
You can just tell they don't have the pauldrons.
okay. I don't. It's hard to.
He hasn't done work since like 2004.
Oh, okay. Fine. I'm just saying. A lot of times when I won't doubt that they're using AI, like I can accept that that's what's going on. It's just I've learned recently that people are really bad at identifying AI art.
Yeah.
Because AI's gotten good, and there are things people call AI, and it's like, no, this wasn't. So like I'm wondering what. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It is. So screw it. But this thing that I've liked in the cutscenes was like how they do the thing where you take a 2D object and like animate parts of it to flap in the wind and stuff like that, and like you distort it, which is a thing we've been doing for years, but not every studio takes the time to do that. Obviously not as interesting if they just used AI to cheat and get it done that way, but yeah.
And that's where like they're not using it for the character designs, but they are definitely using it for like texturing.
Interesting. Vaughn calls it live 2D and it always looks awful. Okay, whatever.
I've seen good live 2D.
Yeah, I disagree with you, Vaughn. But again, I don't know what the full story is here because it's hard to tell without, in-depth analysis whether or not it was AI or hand.
No, they on their Steam page they do state that.
Oh, they disclosed AI. It. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they've disclosed it. So there
Good
is
for
AI
you.
art
You're
assets.
wrong, says Vaughn. Okay, cool. Thanks, Vaughn. Live 2D is that crappy looking paper doll animation. All right. But what if it's AI simulated live 2D? Is that better or worse? I'm gonna guess it's worse. Whatever.
Oh, I didn't realize it was actually like an editor.
Like I'm talking about like what about the way Vanillaware does it? You don't like that? Because if so, you're wrong. But anyway.
I don't think Vaughn's ever played a Vanillaware game.
Thinking like high res. Go ahead. You say blasphemy?
Yeah, not play a Vanillaware game. Awful.
I was trying to get him to play 13 Sentinels, but he wasn't interested. I told him he would like 13 Sentinels because it's more of an adventure game, and you can cheese the strategy parts, but he wasn't interested. He also wasn't interested in the Big Titty Witch game either. I can never remember the name of that game.
Dragon's Crown.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tam.
Tam.
Which one are you?
I can live with being mistaken for Von Von.
Oh,
That's awesome.
all right, cool.
Oh, yay, I have an awesome husband. He is awesome.
Do we have a next story?
Star Wars Zero Company has its voice cast
Wait, no,
announced.
Elements Destiny, I thought. Or
Did
you
I close the story by accident? Yes, I did. Deck 13 Spotlight and Shrew Moon UG has revealed a release window for Elements Destiny, a Japanese-inspired German RPG.
Okay.
With German voice acting.
That is a sentence.
All right.
German voice acting actually kind of sounds pretty.
Yeah. It does kind of sound rad.
Oh,
That's the unique
I'm
part.
in now.
Yeah.
Why haven't I played games in German before?
I don't know.
It's
Oh,
going
that's-
to be an interesting disconnect, like how Fuga's cutscenes are always in French.
Hmm.
So you can't hear this on the show, but I've got the German voice acting going on the stream in my head, and it is, yeah, it's got that like, oh, this is a wild language that's different than mine vibe, like, you know, listening to Japanese or whatever.
German always sounds angry to me.
A lot of people say that.
And then you have the Conan O'Brien impression where you always have to end with eating a sausage. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what are we talking about?
Star Wars has revealed its voice actors.
for the German dub?
No, for
Oh.
Star Wars Zero Company.
What
I
is
didn't
Star-
even know they were there was a turn-based tactical Star Wars game coming.
Yeah, we talked about it a
Yeah.
few
Is
weeks
this
ago.
the yeah, because it's like
XCOM-ish one?
XCOM, right? Yeah.
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 The one we keep forgetting exists.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of Star Wars stuff, and people have
And there's been a lot of XCOM likes.
mhm. And not
Funnily
every
enough-
game has been well received lately.
Funnily enough, I have predicted that we will get a Star Wars Magic the Gathering set by the end of next year.
That's happening, right?
No, I'm
Oh.
just predicting it because they put out a Marvel superheroes set.
Kelly,
this
you could
year.
have told me that's happened already, and I would believe you.
I know. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, but they, like I said, they've got the Marvel superheroes set and the Star Trek set coming this year. And I think Disney's going to be watching the sales of those two sets like hawks. And
Oh,
I just. Well, go ahead.
Excuse me, are we playing for the? Are you working for the Empire in this one?
It's Clone Wars setting. I don't think you're playing for the Empire. I'm not sure.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, probably. Yeah. I mean, you know, you're not the Empire because it's Clone Wars, so
Right.
you are, you know,
The Republic before they
the
went,
Republic. Yeah.
they got taken over, whatever.
So if it's Clone Wars, then you'll have clones to.
You will have, stormtroopers. Yeah, or the clone troopers. Yeah.
Is that how we do our character customization? Because we could clone them.
And what is their hit stat going to be?
I mean, Kelly, if you've got stormtroopers, and it says 95% chance to hit, you know what that means.
That it's going to.
That's a zero. That's a zero.
Hey, at
0%.
least that's true to XCOM.
Hmm?
You're prepared. I got the pistol. I got it pointed right at his head. You got a 90% chance to hit. Yep, that's going to be a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it's justified in this
Mhm.
game.
It won't feel as bad somehow.
And it's like, well, what did I expect? It's a stormtrooper. Of course they're going to miss. Also, I don't recognize any of these names.
Yep.
For
And
the-
I'm listening to the trailer, and the music is so generic.
Hmm. How can you screw up Star Wars soundtrack? Are they
They're
cheaping
not
out?
using the Star Wars soundtrack.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Probably licensing issue.
So we've got turn-based RPG Seen Not Heard announced, with some sketch and watercolor visuals.
This looks grim.
Yeah, game is themed around family trauma and follows a girl with her mouth sewn shut.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be a happy time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the art looks gorgeous, but yeah, you got to be in the right mood for playing this one. It looks like.
It's like, oh boy, get your childhood trauma bingo card out. But hey, at least it looks cool.
I'm liking the art style at least.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous, I think.
Yeah,
The
it is
watercolor,
going to be
yeah.
it's going to be depressing.
Yeah.
It will not be happy times.
Witch and Dragon Hope of Elements demo is available. This is a roguelike strategy RPG. So I guess it'll give you like access to the first dungeon or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Nobody seems
that's
interested.
I don't know. Like
I-
I'm sitting here watching the trailer. I guess it was a mistake for this one because like it's like yeah, TRPG stuff going on, and then it looks like a lot of treasure choices. Like you're getting choice of one of three things, like it's Hades or something like that. So I don't know if it's a roguelike element going on, or if you said that already, but it looks like it's an upgraded demo in case you've played it before. So this is moving forward. A game said to combine RPG progression, procedural exploration, and turn-based tactical combat. So, go check it out. It's an interesting looking one, and we like to support people putting out demos for games. So, Witch and Dragon, Hope of Elements, Steam. Oh, here's one we all care about.
Borderlands 4 DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I still forget that Borderlands 4 was a thing.
That's what that was the joke I was about to make, Kelley.
And it's on it, and everything I've heard is it's better than the third one.
Is it?
That's what I've heard. I've actually seen some people play it. It actually looks
sure,
a
it
lot
probably
better.
is. I'm just not interested at this point.
Yeah.
I just wasn't a fan of Pitchford's attitude during the production or during the promotion of this game.
I don't think anybody was.
It just completely killed any interest I had in it.
I don't think anybody likes Pitchford's attitude in general. He's kind of a dick.
So what is the DLC gonna have? It's gonna release next week with Story Pack 2 and Bounty Pack 5 following in September. Okay.
So, new story, new weapons, more things to shoot.
And then we got some updated Dragon Quest Monsters stuff, which showed off the monster raising and the combat.
Okay.
Still going to be turn-based. You can have up to 4 active monsters with 4 acting as reserves that can swap in. They can be given direct orders or allowed to act on their own. There are 500 available monsters divided into 8 families.
You're going to play this, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I love me some monsters. There's monster synthesis, which lets you combine monsters.
There's all kinds of slimes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm digging this new sushi slime.
Yeah.
Platty has already made it a perler. Posted in the Discord on under our art channel.
See, I could have sworn that they had sushi slimes.
No, the last one was like sugary stuff,
Okay, so now they've got
like
sushi.
actual sushi.
Gotcha.
Yeah, last time it was like cakes and gumdrops and stuff like that.
Oh, the slimes are rice balls.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm hungry. But that was all of our news. Now we've got new release dates. The Life and Suffering of Sir Brant has been released on Switch. I guess this is the follow-up to the Life and Suffering of Prince Duran.
This is the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was available for free on Steam this week, and I can't remember which one. Let me check my library.
Well, if it's too late, it doesn't really matter.
The Life and Suffering of Sir Brant was available for free on Steam. I don't know if it still is, though. Oh, I think it still is. Free on Steam from July 17th. Okay, no, it isn't. Never mind. Lost Chronicle gets a Japanese PC Switch release. This is a Japanese mobile title. So
it's another one of these that's still in Japanese and not localized.
Yeah. And it looks like it was a flip phone game.
Yeah.
Boy.
You remember 2006 when we were all jealous of the Japanese flip phones?
I do.
Well, yeah, because they were getting like new Castlevanias and stuff.
Yeah, and then we learned what those games were like.
Or less jelly.
Listen, at the time, this looked fine because we had GBAs, all right?
Mm-hmm.
It
No,
was
not
better
so
than
much.
playing Snake on your old Nokia.
Yeah. Let's see. Palm Sugar: A Village Story is releasing in August. This is about players attempting to reclaim their home village in South India. Looks like a 2D pixel art.
Mm-hmm.
Is releasing on August 12th. And then we've got new early access. Luminary is releasing on early access in August. What is this about? This is a fantasy action RPG with solo play and co-op, and looks very Breath of the Wild.
All right,
Well, I'm
so
sorry, looks very Elden Ring.
we have a situation right now, Kelley. Let me explain to you the situation we have. The main character in Dragon Quest XI was called the Luminary. The newest class in Path of Exile this season is the Luminary.
Mm-hmm.
This game is called Luminary. Why is everyone saying Luminary? Stop using the word Luminary, everybody. I don't know what's going on and why, but freaking stop it. Like, I got too many Luminaries. I can't keep them straight.
You're a luminary.
You're a luminary.
You sound stressed out, Chris.
But there's just so many Luminaries. And this one will be $20 on early access on August 11, like you said. And for about a year, they estimate they will be in early access.
Well, Chris, if it makes you feel better, I have to deal with a company called Luminate Health every day.
But it's not Luminary Health. And if it was, it would be too much.
But it's close enough.
Is it? What's Echoes of Mistralia? Is this a Diablo-like that I should be playing?
I mean, should and would is
Spellcrafting.
two different things.
Spellcrafting roguelite action RPG. Where players
That's also going early access on the 11th.
Where players must protect the cycle of memories.
The initial release is said to include the game's full core experience with gameplay-focused updates to be provided throughout the early access. So, like a Hades, I guess. Or Spellcrafting roguelite action RPG.
And then Colossus Eternal Blight is available for now on Steam Early Access. Inspired by titles like Hyper Light Drifter and The Legend of Zelda. And it's an action RPG.
If you have access to a PC or phone or something, go find our story for Colossus Eternal Blight and play the trailer. The music is not what you were going to expect for this graphics level. The music goes hard for this trailer. And I'm not sure it's the right music choice for this trailer, but also it certainly ain't the wrong music choice. But man, the promise this music is making for the quality of this game, like, it better live up to it, because this music rocks.
Yeah, because the game was kind of looking a little RPG Maker to me.
Uh-huh. More of a pixel-focused thing than an RPG Maker. Kind of like a Secret of Mana type vibes, and then big boss fights and more skill leveling and building and stuff like that. So I don't know. It looks like it could be very cool, but I gotta know if the music stays at this level, like, because this is, I don't know if this is generic music or not, but like, if this is like the vibe of the game, like, they hit it from a music perspective, and that can carry a long way, in my opinion.
Yep. Early access version is priced at $15.99 with a 20% launch discount until August 4th, and it is expected to be in early access until the end of 2027. That is all of our news. Now, what's coming out, Chris?
Okay, I've got a list for you. The new releases for this week, July 25th through August 1st. We have Gothic, the remake of Gothic, coming to PlayStation and Xbox. That's the game where Hair Frog saves Gomez. We've got Signy and Mino, Against All Gods, come to PC. That's where you and a dog juggle combos together in a side-scrolling action RPG. We've got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for Switch. Don't forget me happening. We have Extetra for PC, which is a JRPG where you kiss the girls to make them stronger. So it's like, normal JRPG combat, and then you kiss the girls to level them up because, of course. We have Blue Reflection Quartet for Switch and PC and PlayStation, which is multiple re-release games that you relationship the girls in school, and then they fight battles, and they're magical girls, and it's very anime and JRPG. We have Relic, the First Guardian for PC and PlayStation, which seems like a Souls-like, and I don't know if I confirmed it, but it probably is. Look at that name. Concept the First for PC and Xbox and PlayStation. This is like the original Concept game for Saturn or whatever. It's a board game RPG. So yeah, if you like cards and in your RPGs, there you go, right? Wait, Concept was cards and it's a board game, right? Yes?
I think, yeah.
All right. July 27th, or next we've got Prelude Dark Pain for PC. That's a TRPG. Which, did we actually talk about that just a few minutes ago? We might have. I can't, all these names. Lunarium, we did talk about. That looks like Dark Souls, but, it's going early access, and that's it, not to be confused with Luminary. This is Lunarium. So this is like an action RPG, but Dark Souls style. We got Mistfall Hunter for PC, PlayStation, Xbox. This is Elden Ring, but The Division. Yes, it's Elden Ring, but it's also an extraction shooter. Like the Elden Ring vibe and art style, but like this is shooty, get out in time with your loot. Okay. Dungeon Antique. Oh, are you going to play that, Kelley?
I don't think so.
All right.
I was okay because it's like, okay, that's the thing.
We have Dungeon Antiqua for the Switch, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. This is a port that's already out on other systems like PC, but it's Final Fantasy 1 plus Wizardry. And like NES Final Fantasy, NES Wizardry, but like it's a new game with like lots more options and flexibility that you can do on those systems. So put Wizardry and FF1 in a blender. It's free on mobile. It's already on PC. This is a port. Go check that out just because it's weird looking and kind of neat. I don't know if the mobile game is good or not, but it's cheap on PC. So it's certainly like one of those like, oh, I got to try this. What's going on here? We have Verho, Curses of Faces, Verho, VERHO, Curse of Faces. This is a port for Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's a Kingsfield-esque first-person action RPG. So think Dark Soulsy, but first-person, because that's kind of where Dark Souls came from, right? Kingsfield was their first series. Okay. Then we have Volcano Princess for Switch, PlayStation, iOS, and Android. It's a parenting simulator RPG adventure. So kind of Princess Maker, but like RPG, and the trailers looked weird, and I don't know. But like you can raise your child, I guess, and then see if they turn out into a force for good, or if you've ruined the world by doing a bad job of raising this kid. And that'll just make you feel great, right?
I feel like I would screw the kid up.
I mean, I guess like the point of those games is you do it wrong a few times before you do it right.
Yeah.
Figure out like, key choices.
This is why I only make cats productive members of society.
You never let them out though, Kelley.
Say what?
You never let them out of your house.
Exactly.
No, that's how you make them productive. You keep them inside and away from everybody.
Well, yeah, so they can't take out all the local wildlife.
True. Okay, time to talk about reviews now. And the first one we have is not for Concept, the original game. It's for the new Concept game.
Concept Begins.
What do we got, Kelley?
Matt Mason reviewed this.
Mm-hmm.
He gave it a 3 out of 5. Exceptional UI design, colorful and cohesive art. Both online and game show multiplayer are good inclusions for a board game, but the negatives: RNG dependency outstrips player skill, single hit combat lacks strategic complexity, and players rarely see their entire deck in a single game.
Fortunate, but card board game, new one.
He was curious about this because Phil talked up the DS version, or the 3DS version that came out at the end of the life cycle.
Wait, is this a port of that?
No.
Oh.
That was Concept Revolt.
Got it.
But wasn't that a port of the PS2 one?
I don't know.
Concept. Which one is this? That's my title suggestion. All right. Well, that's next. Disgaea, the game you're playing.
This was from Wheels, aka Michael Epps. Oops, and I accidentally closed the window. He gave it a 3.5 out of 5, saying that it's has mechanics that are easy to understand, fun characters and story, and plenty of mechanics to toy with. The negatives, a bit on the short side. Getting specific monsters as buddies gets tedious. Yes, it does. And not much post-game content.
You haven't gotten to yet.
No. And yeah, I can vouch. I was trying to get a pocket cat in my party at the beginning, and I was just running the level over and over again, and it was not joining. But you do get items that, or item boards that can help with it. So there you go.
Cool.
And then,
Interview, it looks like.
Chaos Zero Nightmare Interview.
So this happened at Anime Expo 2026, and Jordan McLean got to interview them. So we asked questions about the game's development, gameplay systems, inspirations. I'm going to encourage you to go to the site and read it to see what we learned and what we got out of them. And then we have a retro view, Kelley. The game that looks like it's on the frickin' phone, but I guess it's not. This is NES, isn't it, or something like that?
Yes.
It's SNES.
Yeah.
Man, this is how bad the SNES looks.
Yeah.
Oh, Seventh Saga is the game, and I think, not every game has Chrono Trigger for art, but...
Well,
I've heard that this game is very hard.
Well, very hard in English.
Oh. Did he play a translated Japanese version?
No.
Oh.
Why is it harder in English?
It's very hard in English.
Why is that?
To combat rentals.
Got it. Delightful.
Could you imagine if developers did that now?
Well,
it's a little hard.
That would be hard. Yeah, there's no rentals, Kelley.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Now it seems like they want games shorter so that we'll go buy more, I guess.
They messed up the code and made it harder when they ported it, says Scar. So maybe not for rentals, but certainly seems to be
wouldn't surprise me.
Like. Yeah.
No, Vic Ireland would sometimes play around with it when he didn't think the game was hard enough.
Thanks, Vic.
Well, this was Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thanking him in general here. Yeah.
So Scar gave this a 4 out of 5. Said that it's harder than your average SNES game. The characters are unique, the music is fabulous, and collecting runes is fun and rewarding. Negatives are that the grind is not for everyone. The story is basic, and apprentices have little to no character development.
Oh, and I'm sorry, it was actually Enix that released it, not Atlas. Thank you, Scar.
And then we've got our JRPG July Week 2 roundup.
And Week 3.
And Week
Snuck
3.
it in.
Okay.
All right, Josh, you posted these. You give us the summary. What do we got to look for here?
Well, I already talked about Yumiya. Platty's playing Final Fantasy III, the Pixel remaster, perhaps for reasons. Perhaps there's also a podcast about that.
Oh, I already released it.
Yeah. Sam's playing Lunar 2. I think she finished that. Had some thoughts. There's Robert Lawwhoops is playing Persona 5 Royal. We have people playing Ni no Kuni 2 and Wild Arms and Like a Dragon, and even Final Fantasy Adventure. Cassandra's playing Final Fantasy Adventure. She finished that up. So lots of different games to read about.
I'm amused that one of our staff, Joseph Tingle, is playing Wild Arms.
He's struggling with it a bit, but it's improved a little.
Yeah, it's definitely got some PS1 jank, but
yeah.
I think it has one of the best stories in a PlayStation RPG.
Yeah, I mean, PlayStation 1 jank on the era right after SNES, so it's still kind of feels like an SNES game too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe it was pre Final Fantasy VII.
I don't.
It was very early, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very early. Yeah.
the quality of RPGs that released before Final Fantasy VII came out and then after is like night and day.
Yeah, Wild Arms was 96.
I think Final Fantasy VII was 97.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90. Yeah, almost a year later, or September 97.
Yeah, so this was like almost launch.
Yeah.
Because I brought this up on the Persona podcast. It was a miracle we got any RPGs on that system before Final Fantasy VII came out. But I digress. I think that was everything.
I
guys.
think you're right. We need to
Oh
reiterate.
no.
What?
We have to decide what the question
Question
of the week is.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh
going to
no.
say.
Oh no.
Are we going to do the suggestion of would you
Scar.
rather be in prison for 3 years or until your mother beats Elden Ring? Or should we come up with something better?
What if your mom beats Elden Ring in under 3 years?
Then you get to go home
That's
early.
the
That's
joke.
that's the gamble.
Oh.
That's the whole point.
What if your mother's dead?
That's what I said. I don't know what happens to me. I think I
What
just
is
stay
your-
in prison, apparently.
Who is your closest female relative?
I mean,
I'd
my
be
sister.
I would be screwed.
Yeah, she'd be good at that. Yeah.
My sister wouldn't.
Oh,
Not with
no.
her MS.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. So you'll take the 3 years.
No, my sister's MS is so bad that she was actually at the bank and her muscles seized up to the point where she had to pull her hand open using her other hand.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would be host.
Yep. Fair
How
enough.
about your closest healthy female relative?
Well, anyway, how about a different question? Is what I'm thinking.
Jahane in chat is like, I won't subject my parents to Elden Ring, so guess it's permanent.
Permanent?
jail
No,
for
you
me.
get out at 3 years, Jane. Like, oh my gosh. If they aren't oh my gosh. So you would take the gamble and then they never beat it, and that's how you get to permanent jail? Shoot.
Yeah,
Oh
Ooh.
no.
but if they die before you get out of jail, then you get out of jail.
Do you?
I think you should.
I don't know. I think you took the gamble. They don't beat it, you don't leave. That's how it would be in like an anime or some silly book. Stakes got to be high.
I don't know. Maybe we could ask a question. Would you be interested in a Thor?
Yeah, I
Or
like that.
Or
Yeah.
other more affordable handheld playable, since there's a bunch of them now?
Yeah. There are plenty of them that are much cheaper than this one.
Because supposedly Steam Deck sales have tanked since the price hike.
Go figure.
And it's like, yeah, you made it as expensive as a PC. No wonder nobody wants it.
Then they
Yeah,
actually
well,
put out a
Kelley PCs
PC
have gone
that's
up.
pretty decent.
Yeah.
How much is the Steam Deck now compared to the Thor?
700? It's close.
And how does the Thor compare, the like Thor Max compare to the Steam Deck?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's the
at
real
least-
question, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's better, then maybe that's the way to go.
Like you also have that one Logitech one.
Do we though? I don't know.
One of us had one of the Logitech ones, and I can't remember who. Not us on this cast, but one of our staff.
Logitech G cloud gaming console? Isn't that the
Yeah.
one that just does cloud stuff?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No, it's a remote play console designed for streaming. So unless there's another one, I don't
Honestly,
think
I would be down for the Thor.
Thor sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, give me and even the Max isn't that bad of a price at $630.
$630. I thought it was $430.
No, I'm the Max 1 terabyte.
Going there. Max 1 terabyte, $579.
Oh, you found a cheaper version than I did.
This is from their store.
Yeah.
That would be why.
Okay. It's a pre-order for the next batch, so maybe someone's up marking it because they have it now.
Well,
I was looking. I found it on AliExpress. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There are no
580 is actually really good for a 1 terabyte.
yeah.
batch 7 shipping starts in August, so still
Like I
looks
said,
like
it
a
was about 2
3DS.
months.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's-
man.
It's a 3DS. It's that size. Like you have to value portability.
Also, what is this thing that says TF card on the bottom?
That's where the SD card goes.
But why does it
I
say
don't know why
TF
that
card?
says. I have no clue.
Okay.
I have no freaking
Is it
clue, but
the
it's a
Flash?
micro. The Flash.
This is where
It's
the flash
Chinese.
card goes.
Yeah.
Lanyard hole. Ooh, I can put it on
it's
a
got
lanyard.
2 lanyard holes.
So I could
Chris.
just
You could
have
it on
this
either side.
around my neck while I'm on the plane.
Correct.
Well, it's so that when you're playing it and you drop it, it doesn't fall on the floor. But
No,
the
I mean, yeah.
lanyards are also a cat attracting device.
Oh, this is an ARM chip in this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that changes a lot of things, though. Because that's going to hurt your compatibility with PC games.
Yeah. People have made them work, but yes.
How, though? Yeah.
I haven't gotten into that. I haven't gotten that deep yet.
Also, the battery is the same whether you get the light or the other model, which means I'm betting the power is much more. I bet you the battery lasts longer on the light.
Yeah.
Should be another good reason to go for the light. I don't know. This would be so hard to decide.
That is the hardest thing, is all the different versions of it is like trying to figure out.
Well, I mean, your first one is, do I want slow CPU or fast CPU? And then after that, it's memory and storage. So, yeah.
And storage isn't an issue because you can pop in an SD card.
And a TF card, apparently, yeah. Okay, so it's just RAM then. But they've still locked the RAM to the... Okay, so like the Max 512 then, and go with the card.
Yeah.
And then you save $100. Wow. I have an R36S, says Hair Frog. So I think this is good. So tell us about your, have you bought one of these things? Like AYN, for example, has 1,000 of these. And then there's also the...
there are tons of
the
them.
Neo.
There's the analog pocket.
There's the analog pocket, but that's like very focused and high end of one of these. There's like what are the other ones that the Neo handheld? Who makes that? Oh, Aya Neo. That's the people. So they've got a bunch of them of different sorts. The Aya Neos, including the Pocket Micro, and then one that looks like a Steam Deck and whatever. So comparing all these, you need like an updated YouTube comparison video every month just to be on the current generation of options that you have.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Raspberry Pi thing all over again, really. But I like tinkering with stuff like this.
Well, then it's for you if you like tinkering, because there will be tinkering.
There will be a lot of tinkering because ARM. Which, like, it kind of makes it, like, more focused on being a... That's interesting. The Neo, they have another one with a better GPU in it than this. Anyway, the ARM makes it more emulator focused because, like, it's easy enough to compile an emulator for ARM and then use ROMs. But, like, if you just want to use, like, your Steam games, that's going to be weird. You're going to do some Linux weirdness. I don't know.
I have seen people do it, but I haven't dug into that yet.
I might just watch videos of other people playing with this rather than spending my own money.
But if I were to get one of these, I'd probably get the same one as Josh and just use it for emulation.
Yeah.
$12 for the carrying case on sale.
Ooh.
Or you can buy the $50 Thor accessory pack and get the lanyard, the TPU grip pack for the back, that to put it in so you have like handhelds, a screen protector, so screens, like little sheets to put on to protect your fancy screens, a soft pouch to store it in, a carrying case with a grip, so I guess it'll hold the grip as well as the Thor, and a TPU shell, which is, I guess, a colorful plastic housing to put on the outside of your portable thing that you've already got screen protectors on, so I don't know why you need it, but there you go.
So you don't crack the outside.
So you don't scuff the outside. Okay. Oh, and finally, the self-adhesive stylus, which actually that sounds like a really important thing to do because you're going to want that for... I hate the way they're doing it. You just stick it on the front and it's just in the way. Okay, whatever.
Oh.
Look at that. But anyway, you're going to want this for your 3DS games.
Yeah.
Unless, you're not doing that, in which case, I'm
Why
still not convinced this is the right one. But I'm not convinced it's not, though, Josh, because I like the way it folds closed and goes in your pocket. There is something to that.
That's why I bought that, yeah.
There's also the AYN. How do you pronounce this? Ein,
yeah.
Odin 3.
I just end up saying it out.
Which you can, they don't have, they're not even pre-ordering it. There was an Ultra 24. plus 1 terabyte, but can't even order
I think that one's more Switch sized, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's stronger than the Thor.
Yeah.
But also it's a different CPU name, so I can't just... I know it's got a higher numbered GPU, but I need someone to do benchmarks. And I don't really need it, other than my own curiosity and watching YouTube videos while waiting to fall.
Yeah, and that's my issue too. It looks so tempting, but it's kind of not in the cards right now.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing with this, you know?
Mhm.
Like, if I want to play around with weird things on a portable system, I have a Steam Deck. I'll just do that.
Yeah, you can. Like I said, this is a niche within a niche. It's like, do you care about portability on top of that?
But here's what I tell you. The Odin 2 Portal, which is their version of they've sold out of the higher end, so they just sell the base one, which is meant for cloud gaming. So it's their version of the Logitech G Go, whatever. That thing from Ein costs $259, and you could just get the basic Ein Thor, and I think you'd be better off.
Yeah.
And then you could do the cloud gaming on there too, right? So
yeah,
interesting. I do like that menu with all the the stats of how many FPS and what your CPU's running at and stuff. And these shouldn't be things you need while you're playing a game, but it's stuff like that.
Playing an old emulated game, absolutely.
Oh,
not.
they're playing Enter the Gungeon, so not even.
Yeah,
they found a Linux ARM compile, I guess. So.
Yeah, I've seen people play stuff like that and Hades 2, and people have gotten some of those games to work on there.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it. So I'm going to ask you guys, what are you going to play this week? We went over what's out. You're going to write in and tell us about the whether or not you're going to buy one of these portable handhelds and that are like PC emulator platforms, and one you might want or not. And I'm going to ask you what you're going to play. Kelley.
More mayhem.
Josh.
I'm going to be installing, like putting the cool installers on my Thor.
All right, you have the Thor, so you're just going to be distracted with that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm playing PoE and Project Gorgon. It's the worst timeline. And then Tam, if you're still here, what are you playing?
I'll be playing Honkai Star Rail and Dynasty Warriors Origins on our stream.
I picked that up on sale recently. You're gonna have to tell me how that is.
It's a Muso, but it's not like any other Muso before.
Well, it looked more Diablo / Hades, which is why it was very relevant to my interests.
I think that's not Dynasty Warriors Origins. There is one.
I'm thinking Abyss.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're thinking Abyss.
Sorry, never mind.
Which is it's okay. That's okay. Dynasty Warriors Origins is really cool though.
As much as I like Muso, I've never played a Dynasty Warriors plain game.
Well, Origins is kind of original in their concept because they basically took what had been Dynasty Warriors Origins, but made it like made a not a customizable main character, but a main character that then goes through all the Romance of the Three Kingdoms stuff. So, So it is actually like a very story-driven Dynasty Warriors instead of the other ones where it's very mission-based.
I see. It also cracked me the hell up when I learned that Dynasty Warriors started as a fighting game.
I own that.
On the PlayStation?
I own it. I found it used in GameStop in Connecticut when I was there, and I bought it.
Is it even a decent fighting game?
I don't know. I've never played it, but I own it.
Perfect. No questions.
Yeah, it surprises a lot of people when they find out about that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, I just happened to walk into GameStop. I knew the owner. I saw it on the shelf. I was like, or the manager. I was like, hey. And yeah, picked it up. I'm sorry for Toby.
Okay. That's gonna do it for the week. I'm gonna say, hey, thanks for listening rather. Thanks for hanging out on the Twitch stream with us if you came. And if you'd like to do that in the future, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, right here at twitch.tv/RPGamer. Stay tuned throughout the week for lots of RPG-related content on the Twitch and, of course, the website. Leave your answers to the question you interested in the Thor or other PC-based handhelds right on the show thread, in Discord, on the YouTube comments, and we'll try and get it all here on the show, and we'll read it to everybody and think about your cool ideas of what we can do with this technology. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you next week, and until then, bye-bye.
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 Hi, everybody.